The chance to see if he's got what it takes to make it in the show. A fast-rising young player is welcomed for the first time to a major league roster. At least for today. His new skipper offers words of wisdom and inspiration as he prepares to make his debut appearance on the show's big stage.
MLB The Show has baseball coming your way from Tropicana Field here in St. Petersburg. Tonight, the opener of a three-game series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Tampa Bay Rays. Marco Marte makes his big league debut right after this. Jacob Faria, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
Marco Marte.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit in the air down the right field line. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they played, but they have to find a way.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. And now the Rays will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Marco Marte.
Marco Marte.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, and he goes down to get the fastball as this is hit well onto deep left center field. And he is going to ride this one right out of here. Home run. And good for him. Marco Marte has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at-bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
Next to bat for Toronto, Marco Marte is coming off a home run in his previous at-bat. This has certainly been a storybook first day in the show for him.
You know, Matty, if I'm this guy right now, all bets are off. I'm swinging for the downs again. 2 home runs in a big league debut. That's what I want to see.
Bullet back up the middle. Kiermaier has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Stepping up to the plate, Marco Marte. He bats for the 4th time in his career, having already collected his first hit. Not a bad first day, huh?
Yeah, you can never take this day away from him, Matt. No matter what happens in this 4th AB, he's going to get in his car today. He's going to relive every moment, every step that it took to get here, and the fact that he has a batting average when he wakes up in the morning.
Into the box now, Marco Marte. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Barreto's on the move from first. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kiermaier is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
Tonight's game comes to an end. 5-1, the final score. Toronto took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Tanner Roark notches his 3rd win of the year. Nick Vincent works 2 full innings in relief to record the save, his 1st of the year. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way. Baseball for you on a Tuesday night from Tropicana Field. Tonight, the 2nd of 3 to start the week between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Tampa Bay Rays. Tampa Bay attempt to end a 6-game losing streak. Next. Striding forward now is the DH, Marco Marte. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Marco Marte. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing, and oh my. Hit him with the high. And And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 2-run shot to left center. Home run number 2 for him on the year as the Blue Jays take a 2-0 advantage.
There are certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to beat you. And this guy right now is swinging the bat so well, I'm not giving him a chance to do.
Ready to take his hacks again, Marco Marte, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out old ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
Digging in, Kevin Pillar. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Kevin Pillar.
None out, runners at first and second. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Julian Cortez. He flew out in his last at-bat. The 2-2. Left side. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back with more here on a Tuesday night. Stepping in, Marco Marte. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Marte.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone! A solo shot here to left, his second home run of the game, and the Jays have moved out in front 3-0.
They still have the bottom of the ninth to try and stage a comeback, but one thing that's not coming back is this blast to extend the lead to 3. Nice knowing you've got some room for error, especially on the road. Yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate it when it comes.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. Toronto used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Jeff Hoffman wins his 3rd of the season. Eduardo Ferreira pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Arodys Vizcaíno. Now from the home of the Rays, Tropicana Field in St. Petersburg, Florida. Today, the 3rd and final game in this 3-game series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Tampa Bay Rays. Tampa Bay hope to put a lid on their 7-game losing streak. Coming up next. Coming to the plate now, Marco Marte, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First offering on its way. 0-1 the count. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they have not been playing all that well, to put it charitably, as they come into this one losers of 7 straight games.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, guys, I'm really hoping to see a turnaround from that number 3 hitter. Look, he's coming off a month where he hit under 200. That's under the Mendoza line, which is like almost unheard of. I guess some guys do it, but man, this guy's really struggling. He's lucky he's still in the lineup.
At the plate, Marco Marte. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And he will make the catch just shy of the track, and the inning is over. So a good job for him there to bounce back after giving up 4 last time around. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Toronto leads this one 4-0. Settling in now, Marco Marte. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. Here comes the first pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Kiermaier looks up and off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. 4th home run for him on the season as they just continue to pour it on here. Well, that was this lineup's 3rd homer of the game.
D-Rose, some days the fellas walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, well, there's a saying going around the dugout.
Ready once again, Marco Marte.
Designated hitter, Marco Marte.
First pitch on its way. Line drive to center field. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. So having collected hits number 1 and 2 of his career, he's got to be happy with his performance so far in his debut.
Oh, he's ecstatic, Matty. The thing you want to prove to yourself is that you belong at the big league level, and that's exactly what he did today. Putting 2 quality ABs out there for Knox. He'll get in the car today with a nice smile on his face.
And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Aledmus Diaz. He flew out in his last at-bat. One pitch. Runners on the move for second. And this one gets away. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Be quiet, man. You're going to wake the baby doing this shit.
And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Boy, and call off the Dogs already as this is down for extra bases. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the...
Standing in, Marco Marte. He singled his last time up.
Marte.
First offering on its way. Hit hard down the line. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Striding into the box, Marco Marte.
Designated hitter,
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Kiermaier is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning.
Wow, that was a fun one to watch. A great game for guys with the sticks, but for pitchers, not so much. A classic slugfest, and they walk away on top in the end.
17-10 today. The Jays slated 17 runs in this one to grab the W. Marcus Stroman earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Jose De Leon gave up a whopping 9 earned runs in the losing effort. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game.
A newcomer to the big leagues is interviewed about a milestone moment in his young career.
MLB The Show's coverage of Thursday Night Baseball brings us to Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. The Blue Jays have now won 5 consecutive games. They'll aim to continue their winning streak next. Jake Odorizzi, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, this guy's been throwing the ball really well. He picked up his 10th win of the year in his last one, and he'd like nothing more than to make it 2 good ones in a row and pick up his win number 11 today.
Line to the right side. In there, a base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Batting fourth.
Here's Randall Grichuk. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. 3-2 pitch. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. Previous meetings with Jake Odorizzi, a number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Calhoun. Oh, and this deflects right off him. 1 run is scored. And a relay to the plate, but not in time as he's across with the run.
Hey, one of the things you want to do, D-Row, is strike early, and they've done just that with a big hit driving in 2.
Yeah, Dan, great to grab an early lead right there, especially when you could throw up a crooked number for your pitcher.
Into the box, Marco Marte. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit sharply on the ground. Reined in. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Standing in, Marco Marte. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch popped high in the air. Leroy is there, and the side is retired. Stepping into the box, Marco Marte. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Trout is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1.
Yeah, the home crowd is loving it as they jumped out in front in the bottom of the 8th, and they did what they had to do in the 9th to seal the deal.
Friday night baseball. At the plate, Marco Marte. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and a strike to count. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. They come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split it 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
And he'll reach first safely. So here's the cleanup hitter, Randall Grichuk, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Upton's under it. 2 down. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
You know, they really need Tulo to get his bat going sooner than later. Looking at the last game, it was 0 for 3, but it was the way he went about that 0 for 3. He didn't look very aggressive, and actually he looked kind of lost to me. I'm wanting to see a different player in that batter's box today.
And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. Barreto on second. Marte on at first with 2 down. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Trout on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So they get to him for a couple of hits in the inning here, but they've got nothing to show for it. And now the Angels get their first. Digging in for his second at-bat, Marco Marte. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Looking up is Upton. And it's gone as they add still another. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 5 on the year. And the Jays have moved out in front 3-0.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work.
And now for the Angels, Travis Leroy. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. In the air now out to left field. Marte has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Striding in once again, Marco Marte, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
High and deep to right center. On the move is Trout. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Toronto. They lead it. So digging in now, Marco Marte. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounded back up the middle. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Stepping in for the Jays, Marco Marte. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat. Grounder down on the line at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Torres is after it, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. The relay, and he's in there with a 2-run triple.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Boy, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
So coming to the plate, Rendell Gritcher. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. The 0-1. Hit back up the middle. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Safe. Nearly a remarkable play, but score at a base hit, and the inning continues with 2 away.
Well, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you can coast to a 6-run win. Save your closer for another day and let everyone in on the action.
9-3 the final tally here in this one. Toronto. Now from
Get from under there now. Now. Okay, we'll get back on the computer. Now. You don't need all that shit to go to the computer. Damien, you don't need all that. Damien, there's not going to be room for all of that. Fucking kid.
From the longtime home of the Halos, we've got baseball from Orange County. Now to the plate, Marco Marte, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Marte.
First pitch coming, here it is. Line towards center field. Gurriel is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Yeah, Matty, this team has been putting up a lot of runs lately from top to bottom, just swinging the bat super nice, pass the baton mentality. Guys not trying to do too much, trusting in the teammates behind them.
Digging in to try it again, Marco Marte, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Calhoun has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. In now, Marco Marte. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Marco Marte.
First delivery to him on the way. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And the move is Upton. 2 gone. Into the box now, Marco Marte.
Marco Marte.
Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Lucroy ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And he's safe at the plate. And it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Yeah, one a day keeps the doctor away, Dan, especially when it's a big one late in the game. It doesn't matter at all. You're just trying to get one knock a day, find a couple barrels. He happened to catch his late.
Boy, I tell you what, you're talking about coming at a good time, too. You have a kind of a rough night last AB. You end up being able to do something positive, not only for yourself, but also helping the team out, too.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2. Striding in, Marco Marte. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Bouncer up the middle. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Oh, but he beats it out. If that was anybody else running down the line, he'd have had him. So striding in, Rendell Grichuk. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far.
Hey, this game is close right here, but I'll take you inside the mindset even if it was a blowout. I know the team's down to their final out, but you'll be hard.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. 5-2 the final today. The Los Angeles Angels took the lead in the 4th. And afternoon. Digging in, Marco Marte. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Marco Marte.
And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough to be hauled in out there. Digging in, Hank Gurriel. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Marte on the move. And that's the first out of the inning. Well, here's a look now at the Angels starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, you always have to beware of Mike Trout. He had over 20 runs batted in last month. Very consistent. A solid month, and I love watching him swing the bat. It looks like the focus and concentration is even better when he has runners in scoring position.
Now at the plate, Antonio Torres, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. That's lifted the other way out to left. Oh, and he misses it. He's through.